Our topic for this semester is Introduction to Marine Transportation and Engineering. Overview of basic marine transportation and engineering. Working on merchant ships is challenging. The rewards of this occupation are obviously undeniable. Here are some reasons why most Filipinos choose to work at sea. So first is the financial benefit, opportunity to travel, adventure and freedom, long-term prospect, and work value and usefulness. So ito namang mga ito ay na-discuss na natin or natakal na natin nung first meeting natin sa Introduction to Maritime Career. So alam naman natin na yan talaga yung isa or yung 5 sa mga talagang gusto ng mga seafarers o ng mga future seafarers bakit nila gustong magbarko. Jobs at sea. So, tatlong lang naman yung department na meron tayo sa barko. So, unang-una yung marine transportation. So, if you have the interest in navigating and becoming a future captain of the ship, this option best suits you. This occupation is mainly responsible for the ship handling, cargo operation, and deck maintenance. You will be educated with different theoretical, technical, and practical techniques to cope with various onboard deck operations and ship maintenance to a seaworthy condition. So, yan naman yung mga gawain or magiging trabaho once na nakagraduate ka ng marine transportation. So, more on ships handling, cargo operation, at deck maintenance, syempre. Next is marine engineering. So, if you are fond of machines and want to become a future marine ship engineer, this might work for you. So, this occupation is mainly responsible for the operation and maintenance of engines and machineries on board. So you will be equipped with the knowledge and technical capability to make sure that the ship's critical equipment will be in good operational condition. So yan, kung kayo ay mahilig sa pagkakalikot ng makina, for example, ng inyo na lang mga motor, sasakyan, or inyong kotse, hilig nyong makigulo or makisabay or manood sa mga mekaniko. So yan, so magandang opportunity sa inyo ang pagkuha ng marine engineering. Next is the culinary and hospitality. So there is another option for you if you do not wish to become a captain or chief engineer. So you may wish to become a chief cook, chef, or part of his or her staff. So this work will be focused on ship's provision, food handling preparation, safety and dietary and nutrition planning. So you will be trained to provide delicious and well-balanced meals for the crew and the passengers on cargo ship or cruise ships. So marami pa rin sa atin na mga seafarers hindi naman talaga graduate o talagang gustong maging kapitan o maging chief engineer. So yung passion nila ay ang pagluluto. Pero gusto nila magbarko. So nagte-take sila ng course under the culinary arts and hospitality management. So pwede sila mag-apply lalong-lalo na sa ating mga cruise ships. So napakaraming opportunity sa kanila sa mga cruise ships. Kasi mostly passenger ang ating mga kasama doon, ang inaasikaso doon. So dapat marami tayong entertainment na pwedeng ibigay sa ating mga passengers para hindi sila ma-board while on voyage. Choosing the right career at sea is tough decision. So the talents and skills you possess, especially your passion, that define what field you may want to engage in. So talaga namang napakahirap na desisyon or trabaho ang maging isang seafarer. So dapat talaga buo ang loob nyo at desidido kayong kunin itong kursong ito dahil hindi basta-basta ang pagtatrabaho sa barko. Although lahat naman ng trabaho, hindi naman siya basta-basta, pero kung yun talaga ang iyong talent or expertise, so napakadali at saka napakasarap namnamin yung trabaho. Ship's organization. So, first, the deck department. So, the deck department composed the marine deck officers and deck ratings. So, they are in charge for various operations such as navigation, communication, safety, and security, ship maintenance, and cargo and care. So, yun naman talaga yung trabaho ng deck department. So, sino-sino nga ba bumubuo ng deck department? So, syempre, kauna-unahan dyan ay ang master or si kapitan. So, he is the overall in charge of the safety and security of the crew, vessel, and cargo. He manages the vessel's operation, including implementation of all international and local regulations. So the captain communicates to all pertinent authorities for operational and commercial matters. So si Kapitan naman, di ba, siya din yung tinatawag ng overall responsible sa ating barko or the representative of our company. So siya yung talagang makikipag-communicate, makikipag-usap sa ating mga port authorities, international and local. So kahit yung mga regulations niyan, siya yung magpapatubad sa ating barko. So makikipag-communicate siya sa local authorities, then i-implement niya ito sa ating barko. I-educate niya tayo. So next is the Chief Officer. So he is the second in command on board. So he assists the master in operation and management of the vessel. The chief officer's navigational watch are between 0400 to 0800 hours or 1600 to 2000 hours. Also, he is in charge of cargo stowage operation, controls the ship's operation, and implementing the safety procedures to ensure the vessel is in seaworthy condition. He is the head of the deck department and supervises the daily ship's maintenance tasks given to the ratings. So yan si Chief Officer or si Chief Mate. So kanyang duty ay alas 4 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga at ng hapon. So siya ang head ng deck department, siya nagbibigay ng task or duty para sa ating mga deck ratings. So yung nagpapagawa ng mga maintenance, pamimintura, pangangatok, pag-inspection ng mga bodega, ng mga ballast tanks. So yan. So siya din yung nag-i-implement ng safety procedures sa barko. At syempre, siya yung namamahala sa cargo and stowage operation. Next is the second officer. So he is the third in command with the navigational watch of 0100 to 0400 hours or 1200 to 1600 hours. So he is the navigation officer who is in charge of the preparation of the voyage plans and mandatory publications. He also in charge of all navigational equipment found in the bridge. He assists the chief officer in any cargo operation as instructed. So yan si second officer o si second official or second mate. So kanyang duty ay alas 12 hanggang alas 4 ng madaling araw o ng umaga at alas 12 ng tanghali hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. So siya ang nagmamanage ng ating mga bridge equipment gaya ng radar or ARPA, ECDIS, AIS, at ng ating mga navigational publications. So si segundo official din ang nagagawa ng ating voyage plans at magpapacheck at ipacheck naman niya ito kay Kapitan. So, lastly is the third officer. So, he is the navigation officer from 0800 to 1200 hours and 2000 to 2400 hours. He assists the master in all paper-related works as required by the authorities. He also assists the chief officer in cargo-related works, and also he is responsible for all life-saving and firefighting appliances maintenance. Lastly, he is in charge in the operation and maintenance of radio equipment. So yan si third officer or third mate. So ang kanyang duty ay alas 8 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali at alas 8 ng gabi hanggang alas 12 ng madaling araw. So siya ay nag-a-assist kay kapitan sa aayos at paghanda ng ating mga documents na kailangan ng mga port authorities sa ating mga susunod na puerto. So siya ay nag-a-assist din, tulad din ni segundo official kanina, sa cargo operations once na kailangan siya ni chief mate or kailangan sila ni chief officer. Then si tercero official din ang namamahala sa ating mga life-saving appliances at firefighting appliances. So ngayon, sa panahon ngayon, siya na rin ang tinaguriang radio officer. So dati meron tayong radio officer on board, kaso lang tinanggal na. So ibinigay na yung trabaho kay tercero official. So sa engine department naman tayo. So the engine department follows an arrangement where the chief engineer is the leader who guides his or her subordinates. Each individual plays an important role to maintain smooth operation in the engine room. So the chief engineer. So he is the overall in charge in the engine department. Also, he is responsible for the care, maintenance, and operation of all machineries and mechanical equipment on board. He prepares engine abstract logs and regular reports. He also conducts the implementation to control environmental pollution. So yan si Chief Engineer. Kung sa atin sa deck ay si Kapitan. So ang nagmamanage naman sa atin sa makina ay si Chief Engineer. So every maintenance, every machine problem or troubleshoot o yung pag-overhaul ng ating mga machineries sa engine, so dapat alam at nandyan si Chief Engineer. So kasi syempre, hindi naman siya magiging Chief Engineer kung hindi niya kabisado or alam yung gagawin. So syempre, based on experience, si Chief Engineer ang maaaring mas maraming nalalaman sa ganitong mga operations. Next is second engineer. So he assists the chief engineer and in charge of designating and supervising subordinates as head of the engine department. He serves as the safety officer for the engine department. He directly responsible for the main propulsion systems, machineries, and components maintenance and operations. Forms part of the engine watchkeeping from 0400 to 0800 and 1600 to 2000 hours. So siya yung ka-duty ni chief mates kung sa deck department. So ang kanyang duty ay ka-duty or katulad ng oras ng duty ni chief mate na alas 4 hanggang alas 8 ng umaga at ng hapon. So si second engineer, siya din yung ating head ng engine department. So siya din yung bibigay ng mga maintenance sa engine para sa ating mga engine ratings. Next is third engineer. So he assists the chief engineer and second engineer. He is in charge of the maintenance and operation of the boiler system and machineries, the generator engines, and related instrumentation. He forms part of the engine watchkeeping from 0100 to 0400 and 1200 to 1600 hours. So siya naman yung parang ka-duty ni segundo opisyal. No? Simula alas 12 ng umaga hanggang alas 4 ng umaga at alas 12 ng tanghali hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. So, para sa mas marami pang duties and responsibilities ng ating mga engineers, so meron naman tayong naging PDF file na i-discuss last semester sa ating Introduction to Maritime Career. So, para nandun na yung kompletong detalye kung ano ba yung mga duties and responsibilities and machineries na sakop ni na engineer. Then last, sa ating engine department ay si fourth engineer. So he is the chief and second engineer as well. He is in charge for the maintenance and operation of the refrigeration and air conditioning system and machineries, purifier systems, all pumps and valves installed on board. He forms an engine watch from 0800 to 1200 hours or 2000 to 2400 hours. So siya naman yung parang ka-duty or ka-body-body ni Tresero official. So, para sila ng watchkeeping hours at ang kanyang duties and responsibilities ay sa refrigeration and air conditioning systems and machineries, purifier, at saka sa ating mga bomba at mga balbula sa barko. So, ang ating head ay si chief cook or si chief steward. So, he or she is the overall in charge in the galley, designated as PT officer in the steward department, mainly responsible for food purchasing, record keeping, and budgeting, proper stowage, nutrition planning, and catering. He or she supervises the cleanliness, sanitation, and housekeeping of accommodation areas. So, yan si chief cook or si chief steward. So, syempre, siya ay namamahala pagbabudget ng ating mga pagkain, pamimili, at pagpaplano kung ano ba ang naaangkop na nating kainin or ng crew on board while on voyage. So, next is second cook. So he assists the chief cook, syempre, in planning and preparation of food for the crew. So he maintains and ensures all galley equipment and areas are clean and maintained. So hindi lahat ng companies or hindi lahat ng barko ay merong second cook. So according sa aking nakalap na informasyon, so si chief cook or si chief steward, siya yung nagmamanage or nagpe-prepare ng pagkain ng ating mga opisyal. While si second cook, siya yung nagpe-prepare ng ating pagkain para sa ating mga ratings. Then we have messman. Then he assists the chief cook and second cook in food preparation, table setup, and washing of kitchen utensils. He is responsible for cleaning, sanitation, and housekeeping of the galley and accommodation areas. So yan si messman. Siya yung parang pinaka-assistant ng ating mga cooks. Siya yung naghuhugas ng ating mga plato, mga pinaglutuan. So, yan. So, siya din yung nagpe-prepare ng pagkain ng mga crew, naghahain ng pagkain para sa mga opisyal. So, yan. Yan si messman. So, what is navigation muna? So, navigation is defined as the art and science of conducting a ship from one place to another in the safest way and most convenient time. So, yan lang naman yung meaning ng ating navigation. So, this meaning ay para sa mga navigators. So, for you as a cadet or future cadets, lalong-lalo na sa mga nag-take or magte-take ng BSMT, so dapat alam nyo kung ano ang meaning ng navigation. So isa to sa mga commonly asked questions during interview. So hindi naman sinasabi dapat sa uluhin nyo, so dapat meron lang kayong knowledge or tumatatak sa inyong isipan para ma-define nyo ng maayos ang navigation. So napakapangit naman pakinggan kung talagang parang basang-basa or talagang sa ulong mo yung meaning ng navigation while conducting an interview. Then commonly used navigation techniques. So we have terrestrial navigation, celestial navigation, and electronic navigation. So these three will be discussed next meeting.